speaking in his signature style. Welcome to Howard's Opinion. I'm your host, Howard. Today, we're going to dive into the world of women's soccer, where the United States national team has just secured a resounding victory over New Zealand. The final score was 6-0, with Emma Sears scoring a hat-trick and Catarina Macario adding 2 goals of her own. This match was played at the CPKC Stadium, the first purpose-built women's soccer stadium in the world, and it's a testament to the growing popularity of the sport. Now, I know what you're thinking. A 6-0 win is impressive, but let's put this into perspective. The United States has been without some of its star players, including Trinity Rodman, who's out with an injury, and Wilson and Mallory Swanson, who are on maternity leave. So, to see the team perform so well despite these absences is a real credit to the depth and talent of the squad. And let's talk about Emma Sears for a moment. This young player has really made a name for herself with her 3 goals in this match. She's got a lot of potential, and it's exciting to think about what she could achieve in the future. As she herself said, "I want to give a lot of credit to my teammates." I felt like it was good to carry on that momentum throughout the game and ultimately get the win. The United States has a few more matches lined up for the end of the year, including games against Italy on November 28th and December 1st. So, we'll be keeping an eye on how they perform in those matches. We've got a lot more to discuss, from the NFL to college football and beyond. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. We're diving into the world of baseball, where the Toronto Blue Jays are making waves in the World Series. In a thrilling turn of events, rookie pitcher Trey Savage stole the show with a dazzling 12-strikeout performance against the Los Angeles Dodgers, leading his team to a 6-1 victory in Game 5. This win puts the Blue Jays just one step away from claiming their first World Series title in 32 years. As we take a closer look at the game, it's clear that Savage was the star of the show. His impressive display of skill and determination on the mound left fans and critics alike in awe. But he wasn't the only one making headlines. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s 2-run homer off Shohei Ohtani in Game 4 was a major highlight, helping the Blue Jays even out the series. The Dodgers, on the other hand, are facing a tough road ahead. With their backs against the wall, they'll need to dig deep and find a way to overcome the Blue Jays' momentum if they hope to stay in the running. As we head into Game 6, all eyes will be on Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who's set to take the mound for the Dodgers. The stakes are high, folks, and the tension is palpable. Will the Blue Jays be able to clinch their first World Series title in over 3 decades, or will the Dodgers manage to pull off a stunning comeback? One thing's for sure, we'll be keeping a close eye on the action as it unfolds. Welcome back to the closing segment of Howard's Opinion. As we wrap up today's discussion, I'd like to shift our attention to the world of baseball, where the Minnesota Twins have recently made headlines with their decision to hire Derek Shelton as their next manager. Now, Shelton is no stranger to the Twins organization, having previously served as the bench coach under Paul Molitor in 2018 and Rocco Baldelli in 2019. As reported by Forbes, Shelton's managerial career has been marked by a mix of challenges and opportunities. His tenure with the Pittsburgh Pirates, where he managed for parts of 6 seasons, was characterized by a record of .306.440, with 2 last-place finishes and 2 fourth-place finishes in his 4 full seasons on the job. Despite these setbacks, Shelton has shown an ability to navigate the complexities of a rebuilding team, which will likely serve him well as he takes the reins in Minnesota. The Twins, as you may recall, are coming off a disappointing 2025 season where they finished with a record of 70-92 and placed 4th in the American League Central. This led to the departure of Rocco Baldelli, who had guided the team to 3 playoff berths during his 7 seasons as manager. With Shelton at the helm, the Twins will be looking to revitalize their roster and make a push for contention in the competitive AL Central. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, Howard, what about the uncertainty surrounding the Twins' ownership situation? And that's a fair question. As CBS Sports has reported, Shelton will indeed be walking into an uncertain environment, with questions lingering about the team's willingness to invest in payroll. However, it's worth noting that Shelton has experience working with limited resources, having managed the Pirates during their own rebuilding phase. As we consider the implications of Shelton's hiring, it's clear that he faces a long road ahead. The Twins have talent on their roster, but they'll need to make some savvy moves to become competitive in the short term. With Shelton's experience and familiarity with the organization, there's reason to believe that he can help steer the team in the right direction. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep your head in the game.